Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Underworlds.
Tabletop Sydney!
Tabletop Sydney!
We got it! This is how you know we don't edit it, because that made it into the video.
Exactly. Yep. So
Do it live.
Normally I would fix that in post, but I can't. So
No, I'm taking all the power away from the video editor.
No, it's all in. We're all in.
so my name's Kent. I'm bringing Thundricks, and this is...
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm playing Ylthari's Guardians today. And
Who do we want to start with? Who wants to talk about their army first?
Do you want to talk first, Kent? And then I'll talk about mine, because mine's got some weird stuff to talk about.
Cool. Yeah, sure.
That means video on screen. Go for it, Kent.
Oh, okay. So I'm taking Thundricks. They're a heavy shooting warband. Everything has a range 3 attack. There's a bit of flex into holding objectives. Yeah, the main damage dealers are probably Lund, who's like a 3 range shooter that has cleave.
He goes to 4, doesn't he, when he inspires?
Yeah, he goes to 4 when he inspires. Yeah, that's right.
2 damage, yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage. And then, yeah, and there's also, I just call him Bubble Boy. He's also, it's called Drake Skewer.
He's Bubble Boy for our...
Yeah, I
Bubble
just give them all nicknames. It's just easier to give them nicknames.
I mean, Thundrik does 2 damage as well when you inspire him.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a lot of 2 damage range.
The little guy actually does 2 damage with 2 hammers when he inspires. It's just he's the last person to inspire.
He's also useful.
Because he's not that useful.
He's not that useful, that's right. So I've practiced this warband, but mostly against aggro warbands, so they usually come to me.
Yeah,
whereas against this kind of control style that Mark will explain a bit later, I'm not sure how it'll do.
When you say explain a bit later, how about we explain right now?
Right
How about
now.
that? Yeah.
Guys on screen. Lovely painted models, by the way.
Ylthari's Guardians. Thank you. I painted these just recently, actually, just because I love the look of the models. And I wanted to get this sort of exaggerated non-metallic metal look, and that was enjoyable. It's kind of like when you commit to doing something intensive like non-metallic metal, it's better to do something that doesn't have that much metal on it rather than something that's made of metal. Also,
in my post-production, I do add post-production, I do edit some videos in this show. I do sort of put some color changes on it, so I kind of, everyone else's models look great, but for some reason, Mark, yours are perfect, and I just ruin it with my colors. So apologies, everyone.
That feels good for me. Okay, so the interesting thing about this deck is it is playing for one particular objective card called Feed the Beastgrave. And Feed the Beastgrave is a monster of a card because you can score 5 glory from it. But the only way to score that 5 glory is at the very end of the game for there to be no objectives on the board.
Any end phase, if you can do it early.
Oh, it's any end phase, right.
Oh,
okay. I've never been able to do this at the end of the second turn, and I think it would be basically impossible at the end of the first turn.
You spend all game doing it, basically.
Yeah. So you'll see this playstyle with this warband today, which is very different from kind of anything that usually happens in Underworlds, where all I'll be doing is trying to flip tokens and survive long enough to continue flipping tokens. And that's
score a few other objectives along the
way. There might be some others I can score.
5 glory wins no games, but it's a good boost at the end. Let's have a look at deployment quickly. Ylthari, you've just deployed forwards, basically. Anything really remarkable there, or not really?
There's nothing too remarkable. I mean, there's a risk here with the Archer, who is right in front of a lethal, but the Archer only has 1 dodge and 3 health. I'm not expecting her to live through the first turn anyways.
Is it a her or a he? It's a revenant.
She.
Is it a she?
It's a she.
Yeah, it's a she.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's treat people.
Yeah.
Kent, you've got your deployment.
Yeah, so I lost the roll off. So
it's like you just avoided that lethal hex like the plague.
Yeah, that's right. So I've avoided his lethal hex that he's placed there. I've got Lund out front, and he has basically 2 options to shoot. I'll probably be shooting the Archer if I can, because I don't know what that guy's called.
Galangan.
The tanky one.
Yeah, the tanky one. If he rolls a crit in defense and he's got 2 shields, it does 1 damage to me, even though it's a ranged
apparently can't reach, but
yeah.
it still does damage.
The thing with Yltharis, I find, is that they have each a specific role. The Archer is the range damage. The Axe guy is the tank. The Sword guy is the melee damage.
Attack,
and the Wizard is the Wizard.
That sounds like another elf warband.
Yeah. A lot of elf warbands, very similar. Yep.
I wonder which one's more popular and more successful as far as making it.
It's true.
Yltharis used to be really great in an earlier meta with a lot of spellcasting stuff.
Yeah.
But nowadays they do a different thing.
There's you're right, actually. Now, I think Nightvault had most of the spell cards in it. With that gone, then I got reminded by the gallery. I have one job here, besides shit talking. And that is to promote the fact that we have a poll in description, which I also have to add, so it's 2 jobs technically. So if you guys want to see certain warbands played, or even replayed, because we've played a lot of them right now, go and vote for what you want to see. And we're going to use that poll to determine what we play, because we want to play what you want to watch. And if You know, one week we bring, you know, just Stormcast. We want it to be because you guys want to watch it, not
Yeah,
because
that
you
makes sense.
hate it.
Just don't vote Fire Slayers.
We've said this too much now.
Oh, no. Now
This is going to happen. Someone has to volunteer to play them.
You know
now.
what? If I get like 100% of the vote, what's going to happen is everyone's going to bring him. We're going to have Fire Slave versus Fire
Oh
Slave.
yeah, match off. Fire Slave versus
That'd be
Fire
such a
Slave.
dull game.
That would be very silly.
And we offset the boards. So the first...
So they can't.
Yeah, long board or
first turn,
something.
they just no
Yeah,
interaction.
longboard Fire Slayers.
Range 1, move 2. That's a great.
Oh,
that's a great
man.
combo.
God,
Yep.
that'd be so boring. Please don't do this to us, chat. We trust you. It's your entertainment. It's all of ours. Come on. Alrighty, so you know, I think who finished deploying first? Would have been
I finished
Mark.
deploying first,
good.
just by virtue of having less models.
Yeah.
So
Crit,
I've got
two
two
crit.
crits and a half.
Yep, so they got at least 2 crits and a half.
Yeah, that's no.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't never going to happen. Let's be real.
So I guess
Pop this up.
I should go first.
That is, the thing is, I must say, spoiler, I did kind of have a peek at some of their cards before the game set up. So for this opening hand, I know what's going on. So I'm going to be as subtle as I can and try and avoid spoiling. But as soon as you guys redraw cards, I'm coming out with my strategy advice, suggestions, or helping the viewers understand what's going on. So Mark's goal in this game is to flip objectives.
Yep.
And usually you do that with, in fact, you know what, you do it mostly with ploys. There's a few upgrades as well. But
Yep.
generally, some of them you can just use, but some of them you kind of need to be close. So he kind of is going to need to start holding area around objectives so he can play his ploys.
Yep.
That's the general strategy. Anyway,
Okay.
Mark, what do you got?
I'm going to charge with
Bow guy.
Unslain.
Yeah.
Unslain, so she's alive. She's unslain. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get on that objective and attack
Lund.
Lund.
Lund, makes sense.
Really just trying to push him back a little so he doesn't... Well, also I wanted to get her out of the one-shot territory.
that makes
So
sense.
2 hammers, 1 crit.
Black dice crit.
Yep, black dice. No.
Okay,
So
1
one
damage. Obviously, as I said, my aim was, I just want to push you back 1 there.
Get him out of that free attack area.
Interesting. Okay.
That's a little chip damage. Lund's got 3 and then inspires to 4, right?
Yep.
All the dwarves inspire and gain a wound, and they inspire when you score an objective. So as long as Thundricks alive, you get to pick one of your guys, and they inspire. So it's basically every time you inspire, you gain great fortitude. It's kind of cool.
Okay,
Handy trick.
I'm going to play Frenzied Search.
Ooh, what are you
So
discarding?
I'm going to discard 1 card and pick up 3, so I'm discarding the Gauntlet of Command. We'll see if I regret that later.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that the restricted one?
I don't think so. I think the +1 wound... It is the restricted one, yes. I've just thrown away a restricted card to draw 3 other cards. That's how this deck plays. It's a little bit
You know what?
weird.
Actually, I don't. Looking at your hand, I don't think that's a bad play.
Yeah, it's not. I think I'm quite okay with that.
Any cards, Ken?
No cards.
How about you then, Mark? Any cards from you? Any second cards, perhaps?
Yes. I
almost
will
like another
play Unexpected Peril. Pick 1 feature token in an empty hex in my territory, flip that token. So
you flipped to that one over there. Just
Yeah.
point to it because I cut to the camera a little
this
bit late.
one here,
So that objective is now...
objective number 2 is now a lethal hex.
They become lethal hexes when they flip.
Yep.
If you're in the objective, when it flips, you do not take 1 damage. You need to move into it to take the damage.
Yep.
That is a rule I learned not that long ago, actually.
Any other cards from you?
No cards. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what to do next.
I will...
Do it.
I don't know if I should.
Yeah, do it.
I might as well. Okay, I'm going to play Living Land.
Oh,
Flip
that one.
Objective number 1.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
that's 2 done.
So you're already
That's 2 down.
2/5 of the way there. Okay.
And that is going to score me Master of Hazards, which is immediately after I flip a second or subsequent feature token in this phase.
Wow, okay.
That's why I did it
That's a hard
early,
card to
so
score.
that I could...
Yeah.
In this, it's not that hard to score, because if there are 5 objectives in 3 turns,
Same
you
phase?
have to flip... action phase. That's all 4 activations. You have to flip 2 in
Also,
2 of the 3 turns.
The thing I'll say is some of the flip cards aren't actually flip cards, they're remove cards. So you remove the objective from the battlefield rather than flip.
Yeah.
And that doesn't
So
score
they're
that.
not as useful.
Okay.
Okay. Any other cards from you? Ken?
I'm good.
You have another card there you can play, Mark.
I do, but I'm not sure if I need it
Okay.
right now. Actually, I might as well, because it could come in handy. I'm going to play Unnatural Truce,
Okay.
draw 2 power cards.
Gentleman's
I'll
card.
draw 1.
Everyone gets a bit of something.
Okay.
Now I've forgotten. That's all the cards I remember from Mark's hand. Now I've forgotten them all. So, yeah, there we go.
Yep, I may have played them all, actually.
All right, well, Mark's got a lot of cards to think about.
All right,
Ken?
that's it for me.
Okay.
I wish I had Frantic Exchange. Sorry, I've taken my activation.
So I'm going to activate and I'm just going to move him there.
Yeah, so for the viewers at home, dwarves have 2 move base, which is slow, but they have 3 range, so it's not too bad, unlike the other dwarves. But they do inspire and gain an extra move. Actually, you know what? I think this might be a wrong thing to say. I think Thundricks gain the most when they inspire out of any warband.
Yeah,
Because they
they're
get
getting
move
They
and
all,
health,
they all get
right?
a move
Yeah.
and a health, and then
Yeah.
obviously their attacks get upgraded as well.
That's it. Yeah, they're getting 5 wounds plus all
Some,
that
I
move.
don't know if their defenses get improved or not, but like,
And they also get damage buffs as well.
Yeah, like-
so 3 damage, 2 damage. Yeah.
there's something for chat. If you think there is a warband that gets more when they inspire than Thundricks, then post it. Call us out. I'd love to be wrong.
Okay, so should I play a card?
I reckon you should play a card. I like things that
Yeah,
happen.
it's just because basically he can one-shot me right now.
Who can? The
The
Galligan.
Galligan, yeah.
he can one shot Lund, you mean?
Yeah, you can he can one-shot Lund if he just goes in.
Yeah. And he probably could go in because it's quite tanky.
Okay, so I need Lund, so it's not my favourite thing to...
He's got 2 range that axe guy.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
2 range, that's what I'm worried about. So,
There's actually a lot of people I can reach in there.
yeah, that's it. And you've only got 2 damage. Okay, I'm going to play Ferocious Resistance. It's not... I would normally not play it.
What?
I would normally not play it that early. I just don't want him to die.
And you only have one
You're
wound.
going for a 50-50 to heal on wound. Okay, throw it in the
Okay.
in
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah. Lightning bolt.
It did not
Doesn't
happen.
even get
Okay.
okay.
All right, fair enough.
Wow.
I don't think that was a. That
I'm
was the
not
play.
sure about that one. Yeah. Okay. My activation then.
Well,
I
you
mean-
know what he doesn't want you to do, right? So now
Yeah,
it's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that's it.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That's a good position. Wait, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That could get me trapped. I'm gonna stay there. I think.
I think being
And-
central with 2 range guys is really good because it kind of creates a sphere of like,
Yeah.
don't step in here.
Okay, so 2 hammers. Nothing.
Okay.
There you
all
go.
right. Interesting.
Not a problem.
All right, so Kent whiffs his heal and then Mark whiffs his attack. You know what? That's
Yeah.
kind of balanced out. We'll take that. Alrighty. Any cards,
sorry.
Mark?
Charge token.
Okay.
I'm going to just be a little bit cheeky,
Okay.
and I'm going to put constant growth on Galligan, so he's on 5 wounds now.
Ooh, 5
Yeah,
wounds
that's
now.
a rough one.
Just a little bit of cheek,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the trick with
because I know that you got a lot of 2 damage people,
yeah.
so you're going to have to hit him 3 times if you would like to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Objective flipping is hard to beat. I think the key thing to understand is they're going to flip some. You just got to pick your line and say, okay, you're not going to flip this one or this 2, and then try and push them off it. Kent?
I'm gonna attack with Bubble Boy.
Just 2 range attack?
Yeah,
Oh,
just 2 range
yes.
attack.
Coming into the thorns.
I might regret this, but we'll see.
This will be interesting.
Okay, so where we got 2 hammers.
Assists, hammers, assists.
Okay.
Oh, there's a crit?
Just a crit.
That's all right. I'll roll a crit. I didn't.
You do
Okay.
not.
2 damage?
Yeah, 2 damage. I'll just keep you there.
Keep you there. Okay. That's 5 wounds. So if you want to do that 2 more times, it'll take that to kill him.
Yep.
So
Okay.
it's yeah. Any objectives from that? There probably wouldn't be any objectives for that, would there?
No, no objectives.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna play sidestep.
Okay.
I'm gonna sidestep him there.
Iron Hail.
Yep,
Go ahead
Iron
and
Hail.
shoot twice.
Yep, the machine gun guy.
You can shoot twice with an upgrade. I should clarify that. Maybe people haven't seen too much of Thundricks.
Okay.
Pretty good
interesting.
upgrade. It's in a lot of decks. I don't know if Ken has it. You could probably check now if you look in the description. The deck list will be there. You'll know. You'll know.
I
what
could
it
just
is.
tell you, but
Nah, that's cheating. I'll
okay.
figure it out.
All right. Okay.
No more cards
I
from
hope it's in
me.
there. It's a real
Yep.
fun card.
So my activation,
Yep.
I'm just going to move Scathael
Yep.
onto this objective 4,
Okay.
and then I'm going to play Leave Nothing to Chance, and I'm going to remove a token
So many.
that a fighter
removals.
is in.
That's 3. You might score it in the
That's
second turn.
interesting, actually, because what I find interesting about that is that Unexpected Peril is one of his flip tokens. There are 7, so he doesn't need it, but that one's only in your territory.
Okay.
So he'll have a dead card now.
Interesting.
Unexpected Peril, I've already played.
Oh, did you play
Yeah,
that?
that's how I
play it?
flipped this one.
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
So
paying-
I
Never
have-
mind. Hasn't got a deck card. He played that
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I knew where that was going. Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
So I
So-
score Hidden
yes.
Purpose.
Oh, nice.
Oh, congratulations.
Get a glory. On the board, Kent. On the board.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm going to inspire Drake Skewer.
That is your bubble boy.
Yes.
You got
He is
the
now
3
3
damage?
damage.
Oh, he's found it. Oh,
there you go.
strategy.
Any more cards?
No more cards from me.
Okay, I'm going to play Blood Scent.
Yep. You're trying to guarantee it?
Yep.
Yep.
Bloodcent does.
So.
Is that in your card? Or I'm not familiar with
Oh,
that.
so it's +2 dice in the attack action if he has
If
a
I
wound
have
token.
wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, you got wounds, right?
Roll white dice.
Yeah.
White dice, yes. All right, 2 hammers, rolling 4 dice.
4 dice hammers and assists and crits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't want daggers, don't want fools.
Lovely.
There are 1 dagger.
2 hits and a crit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
You have
I'm
to do
going to have
2
to
crits.
roll pretty well here, I think. I got 1 crit.
Yep, so you get 1 damage on it.
So I don't think so.
Oh, if you die, then.
Read the text.
After an attack action, if there was at least 1 crit in the defense roll for this fighter, the attacker suffers 1 damage. I don't think I can use that reaction because I'm
It's a
dead
reaction?
after the attack action.
After the attack action.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
There is a flowchart here.
'Cause-
in the book somewhere on attack actions that I've
Because I think after the attack action means the deal damage step happens during the attack action. And so after, I would have to have been alive, I think.
You know what?
That's
Players
an
or
interesting
it doesn't, and I'll get back to you on that one because it's just 1 damage that reflects back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just looking for. There's a flow chart.
So you did
somewhere.
3 damage there, right?
Yes, 3 damage.
Okay.
So
Yes, score a glory
what
for that.
was the proc for that damage? Sorry, say it again.
It says, after an attack action, if there was at least 1 crit in the defense roll for this fighter, the attacker
After
suffers
attack
1
action.
damage.
Yeah, after the attack action means they're out of action because that includes deal damage and.
Yep.
Oh, so.
That's how
sorry,
I recognize the
copying?
timing. I can't
Okay.
do that
You
reaction.
are taken out of action during the attack action, and thus you can't use a reaction on a dead fighter.
Yep.
Thus, I'm saying you probably can't. I'm sure there's someone. It's probably a really simple rule somewhere, but Underworlds has some really complicated stuff that you can get wrong very easily. So
I'm
So that
gonna,
was your 3rd, right?
yeah, that was
Yep.
my 3rd. I'm going to play an upgrade. I'm going to give Lund Mag Malt Draft, which basically, during an attack action, I can reduce damage by till 1, like -1.
Yep.
it's a one use.
One use only, though.
Potion of Constitution, if you remember that one.
Oh, yeah, it's
Right.
like that, yeah.
Same card. It's just faction. So -1 damage, 1 use only.
Right.
Yep.
Bubble Boy moves 4, doesn't he? 1,
Yes,
2,
he does.
3, 4.
Inspires to 5, doesn't he, or no?
No, just 4.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I can reach
The
He has
front
two-
2.
he has
front
2
two.
range
Yeah.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, so you can pretty easily hit anyone.
You also have your Ylthari as your last activation. You're
Yeah.
also have done.
Not exactly sure what I should do with her.
Kent's done a good job of shutting down that invasion attempt.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't expecting him to die that easily, but you know, he's not super important, so it's not that big a deal.
I think Ken had some really good cards there. He had the assist as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm after the outcome of that, I wouldn't be too upset.
I'm going to put Ylthari on guard.
That
It really doesn't make any difference because you can't reach me.
why don't you draw a card instead?
That might be better.
Because he won't reach you and you'll lose the guard immediately. I don't know what your objectives
Yeah,
are,
he's got 1 more activation.
Yeah, I
He
got
does.
1 more activation.
but he can't really.
Is he 1 defense?
Yeah, he's 1 shield, so you
Oh,
can probably
Yeah, I reckon I'll charge
do
him.
something to him quite easily.
Which guy? Sorry.
The sword guy.
The sword.
Yeah, 1 shield.
So Bubble Boy can go there.
Ylthari's 2 dodge off the bat, right?
Yeah, she's 2 dodge. I'm tempted to put her in front, but if I lose her, that could kind of end
It ends-
everything. And
yeah.
I've got 2 more turns to flip 2 tokens, which is really easy.
Well, you got to score
So-
other objectives too, because Kent will get more than 5.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Oh, no. No, I won't.
You looked at it.
Sorry.
But you looked at
I shouldn't have listened to Ben, because Ben doesn't know what my deck is or what I'm playing.
No, I've
All right.
played your deck. I know what it does, but I don't know your hand.
No, but yeah,
I don't know your
yeah.
hand.
So I definitely shouldn't have done what you said.
That's okay. It won't hurt you in the long run.
It will.
Oh, okay. All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Too late now. I've seen the card. Okay, that's the end
To
of
be
my...
fair, I told you to draw a card instead of going on guard. So if it wasn't
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on guard,
No, I was better off going on guard.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just a nice little charge there.
Who are you attacking?
The
guy?
sword guy, I reckon, because he's much more valuable.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so he can one-shot him with 3 damage,
Yeah,
2
yeah.
hammers. No,
Oh, that's
nothing.
lucky for me.
That is lucky. Okay.
Yep. Okay, any cards?
Cards. You've got no more activations, hey?
Nope.
I'm going to play Cryptic Companion onto... who do I want to do it to? Yeah, I'll do it to the Iron Hail, the machine gun guy.
Guy on objective number 5 on the left side.
Yes,
there.
that's right.
Yep.
This guy there.
Yep. That's important to keep track of because that is a glory in every end phase, and I always lose track of that. It's like the one card I always forget. Okay.
Okay, scoring.
Yep, so you score first.
Nice.
I'm going to throw away all 3 of my objectives.
You didn't get any? What were they?
Show of force, lithe spirits, and team effort. So I should have scored team effort, but I took your advice
Oh,
That's what you
no.
missed. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Is she... Team Effort's attack actions? Is that
No, just
attack
any
action?
activation.
Oh, so
I
it could be a
didn't
guard.
activate her.
Yeah,
Oh.
if
Yeah,
I'm
so
gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a really dumb move. I should have just looked at my own
That-
deck
that was
and listened to
information
my own
I did
thoughts.
not have.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Is everything 3 wounds in your warband?
At the moment, yeah.
Okay, so I score Intimidating Display and Absolute Stillness for Iron Hail being a quarry with Cryptic Companion.
That's 3 total.
Yep. Plus Cryptic Companion itself.
Plus,
Right?
so I'm 5.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Sorry, Mark. I
No, that's all
apologize
right.
for that.
It's up to me to look at my own deck and play it.
Yeah,
so that was
I'm
a
just trying to get a
mistake.
conversation going. I feel like I led you a bit there. But
It's all right. It's all right.
If he loses this game, chat, you can blame me. This is
If
a loss
it's-
to Ben.
Look, 1 glory is probably not going to make that much difference.
So team effort 1. I thought it was
So I
2.
think I get another one for
I mean, it
Cryptic
would have gotten me an
Companions.
upgrade, which may because yeah, if I get 1 shot now because I didn't have an
Oh, you don't
upgrade,
get 1 shot. He's missing all his
then
attacks.
yeah,
Um,
we'll see how we
and
go.
I get another one for Cryptic Companion as well.
So you're on 5, right?
I should be on 6,
You
right?
scored
Intimidating Display,
which is 1.
Absolute
Is
Stillness,
2.
Hidden Purpose,
4.
and a kill, and then
Oh, the
Cryptic
kill.
Companion.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah.
I missed the kill one.
So how many do I inspire now? Inspire
2. 2 objectives, 2 people.
Yeah, so I'll do Lund
And Thundrik?
and Thundrik. Yeah, that makes the most sense. And I'll give Lund Eagle Eye, which is a new card. Makes him a hunter, but it also allows him to reroll a dice.
It's funny, you stack Lund. I play a lot of Thundricks as well. It's like one of the warbands I feel comfortable with. I always stack Thundrik. Thundrik or Bubble Boy? Bubble Boy if I want to like go in and mess things up, but like Thundrik
I
is
used to stack Bubble Boy, but I don't know. I feel like Lund, when he gets to 4 wounds, he's got cleave and everything. It's quite
Gets an 8 cleave, yeah.
yeah. He gets pretty it gets pretty shooty.
Interesting. I just like Thundrik because he...
3.
Also, Thundrik has the reaction that everybody forgets, where...
He turns everything
He
lethal.
turns everything
around.
lethal
Yeah.
around him.
So if you get a nice spot central on the board, you can shoot and then react, and if you don't charge, you can just keep shooting and reacting.
So
Okay, a nice
just to
circle
let you
of death.
know, I threw away 2 upgrades:
Okay.
Formidable Defense and the Crown of the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not doing mortars.
So I've taken a whole bunch of mortar stuff and then thrown them all away.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we're all off.
Yep.
Kent gets... that's a cocktail.
that's
I can't see that
cocked.
one.
Crit and a half.
Crit half. Mark gets
Oh,
2 crits and 2
Okay.
falls.
big roll. Mark gets
Okay.
the advantage for
I
this
think I
turn.
needed that because
because he can one shot.
he's going to attack first. But I mean, like, it doesn't matter. He's going to one-shot someone.
You could... How many
If
wounds you
if
got?
I
4 wounds?
because there's no one I can't bring everyone else away from there, and all of my fighters have 3 wounds at the moment. So someone's in trouble. It just depends on who it is. And it depends on if I want to try to attack you.
Attacking's usually pretty good. I mean, obviously, you know, you've got your cards and your objectives, and you need to get those 2 objectives flipped as well at some point.
Okay, my first activation, I will charge with
Swordy McSword sword?
Scathale.
Yep,
1, 2, 3, 4,
it's a Lund.
and I'll
So
attack.
Lund can take -1 damage. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, how much
he's-
damage does he take?
So I can spend this card and basically.
He's got 3 wounds remaining.
He's got 3 wounds
So
remaining.
I can't kill him.
So you can't kill him.
You
yeah.
have to do 4 damage to kill him.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Are you going to take back? You can take that back.
Yeah, you can definitely take that.
It doesn't matter. There's nothing I need to kill or need to attack
Okay,
with.
so you're just doing that.
So I'm just doing it so that I can start getting towards those objectives in case I do need to be towards those objectives.
Yeah,
Sure.
makes
So
sense.
2 dice for hammers. 2 hammers. That was lucky, I guess.
Yep.
hammers.
So Lund is 1 shield. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So 2 damage,
I'll spend the draft and
Take 1.
take
1 damage.
Will there be a drive back here, Mark?
Yes, I will drive you back to here.
Okay.
That's fair. I don't think you want to give him a free support.
Yeah, and I don't want to give him free shots as well at the moment at the
He'll get the
archer.
free shots. Oh, at the archer?
Because he's range, on range 3, you didn't get 3 shots anyway. It doesn't matter.
I thought
Yep.
one went to 4 range. Or maybe that's
I
Ironhail
thought he
that
went to
goes
4 range, yeah.
No, he's only
That
3
was someone
range.
Can you
else.
check Ironhail for me? Just flip him over and check. I think
Is Ironhail
Someone goes to 4, right?
No, Ironhail's 3.
I thought that someone
I thought
inspired to
someone went
4
to 4.
range, and
No.
so that's why I was pushing him back, because I thought it was him.
No, there's no.
Oh, no one
there's no
inspires
4.
to 4.
There's no 4.
I'm brain dead. That's okay.
That's the Lumineth Warband does
They
that.
do that. They start with 4 and go
And-
to 5, right?
Yeah. And someone else, there's another archer somewhere that does that. Wait, is
Alright.
it mine? It's mine. Mine inspires to 4.
There we go. Mystery solved. We got there, team. All right.
It's all about knowing your warband. You know,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
play well if you know your warband.
All right, Kent. What do you got there for us, mate?
I think I'm just going to try to bop the archer. Hey.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
Not a bad one at all. Big,
Yeah, big boy. So 2 hammers.
Yeah, the archer
onto
has
the archer.
very little. Those are not the right
Ooh,
dice.
that is... Kent.
He's gonna roll 2
We tried
crits
to
now.
teach you.
Crit hammer.
Yeah, there you go.
You need to
It's
warm
my
his dice up.
trademark. I got to do
Okay,
it.
it was
at least
3
once per
damage,
game.
right? It was
yeah, it's
3.
3 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So-
she's dead. You get primacy for
Yep.
that.
Get
Oh,
primacy.
wow, okay. Well, this is starting to go bad there, Mark.
It is. It is. We'll see how it goes eventually.
Yeah.
I mean,
How much damage does Ylthari do?
1 or 2, depending on if I'm in range or not.
1 or 2.
1 as a spell action and 2 as a melee hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I thought you were in a good spot, Mark. Flipping over 3 objectives turn 1, and now you're just like,
Oh,
boop, boop.
I'm still in a good spot. As in, I've won this kind of game before with only 2 fighters alive and 2 objectives remaining to flip.
Oh wow. Okay.
I mean,
mean,
like
you can do
you
it with one
don't.
fire.
You only need 1 fighter to flip multiple objectives. You
That's
know?
true.
Just-
But-
That's true.
It just depends on how much longer I can keep this up to get to those final 2, because they're
Yeah.
hard to reach.
If he, they are hard to reach, but you can get there. It's not like it's out of range
Yeah.
for you.
I'm going to give Lund a reaction that allows him to push 2 hexes after an attack action. Any cards from you?
Is it a one-off or is that a permanent thing?
It's a. You do it forever.
That's
as many times.
fantastic.
It's
what
awesome.
card is that?
It's called Disciplined Retreat.
What set is that from?
I think it's from.
What's the symbol?
It's Thundrik's own.
It's from Power Unbound.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one of those.
Yeah. So it's one of those.
That's a
very
faction
hard to
card.
find now.
It's a faction card.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think I have that somewhere.
Yep.
Okay.
No cards from me for the moment.
Yep. I'll just give an extra wound to him with deserved confidence. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Why not?
Can't be pushed back as well. Driven back, sorry.
Yep. So 1, 2,
Mr. Lund carrying the team.
Oh, Lunda's getting all the upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does put a target on his back though, you know? Pick him off and suddenly the rest of the warband, oh, they're still strong, I guess.
They're still strong enough to kill me quite
they
easily, yes.
Yep.
It's Bubble Boy that I think is the big problem for me.
He is.
The 3 damage will one-shot either of my fighters.
Ylthari's got 4, doesn't he?
No,
3.
she's got 3.
She's got 3. I got 1 shot anything. Okay. Your second, I think.
Yeah, so my second activation, I think I will draw a card because I don't have many other options.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm worried about you just getting bopped here, to be honest with you, Mark.
Yeah, I am going to get bopped, and it's going to be pretty bad.
This bubble boy might just like be the most vicious killer in the world here.
Yeah.
I thought honestly the axe guy would just sit there for ages and not.
I thought that he was going
Yeah,
to survive
same.
a little bit longer.
Flip that around on its head real quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty,
That's it. Okay. I score Show of Force. Lund has 3 upgrades.
nice. 1 glory. 1, 2, 1.
1. Yep.
Yes, just 1.
Should know that, shouldn't I?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Your second?
My second.
I'll get my defense dice ready. I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm just going to bop him.
Yep. Hammer and a crit.
That's brutal.
He's off.
Oh
the
no, I
track.
can't. I
You
can't
You can't
defend
do
that no
anything.
matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
brutal.
Oh, you can't stop that bubble boy. He's gone crazy.
Oh god,
Yeah. Okay. So you've got 2 activations remaining.
He's got, oh
that's
my God.
screwed.
If he has sidestep, Ylthari's going to die as well, I think.
I've already spent sidestep
Oh,
to
thank
get
God.
Iron Hail onto the objective.
That's true. You got
It doesn't
absolute
matter.
silence
I think like Ylthari has to go in.
from- Oh, you have to. You can spell action. You're 3 away, right?
I guess I've got 2 activations left and only 1 fighter, so I might as well.
Inspire when you heal, right? And then
If I crit on
heal.
my magic dice, that counts as the heal, so that would inspire me. It's pretty useless to inspire though. There's nothing I really get out of it because I don't get any better defensive profile out
it
of
feels
it.
more
Oh, really?
satisfying.
Yeah. Okay, so my third activation, I will shoot you with a spell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Swirlies?
Yes, Swirly, so it's 1 hit.
Yep. 1 shield.
Yeah.
Shield.
Yep.
You can drive him back if you want.
Can I drive? Oh no, that wasn't them who...
You can drive him back if you
I
want.
don't think it makes
I'll drive
any
one back.
difference. I will, I'll just drive them back to them.
Okay, sure.
It doesn't, I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference because
You still get to charge. Like you can.
he will charge me at some point.
You've got
Yeah.
4. Ken's got 2 activations. You got 1. But with your last one, you can charge forward and get your next attack off if you need to.
Yeah.
Any cards?
No cards from me.
I'll play Toxic Gases on her. So basically you get to
Oh,
pick. It's 1 damage, or I get to push you 2. You'll probably just take 1 damage.
Oh, I should just take the damage because you can push me into that. So,
Yeah, that is a lethal hex, and it's closer. You're taking your damage. It's whether you want to be forwards there or not. Unless he pushes you back, in which case that's another option. So there's 3 outcomes here. 1, you take a damage and stay there. 2, you take a damage and finish up in that lethal square. And 3, you get pushed 2 hexes further away from the objective you need to get to.
I'm going to let you make that choice, Ken.
You can let me do the choice. Okay.
Is that the deal?
No,
You push me 2 hexes,
I choose-
or I take 1 damage.
You can choose to take
You
1
can
damage.
choose.
Otherwise, he pushes you 2 hexes.
Yeah, you can push me 2 hexes then.
I'll push it there.
Oh,
So I can attack you
you're
twice.
not putting me in the
Well,
lethal.
He still doesn't. He can move, right? His last activation. So
Right.
yeah. Oh, I see. Maybe yeah.
Yeah, so then I get 2 shots. I can
Well, you get one and then a charge. Yeah.
1 and a charge, yeah.
Gonna need some dice rolls on your side here, Mark. I think this is
Yeah,
gonna happen.
this is
Any
this is going to
cards?
get awkward. So you've got 2 activations left, right?
Yeah.
If you have something, I reckon you should play it. I don't know what you have, but this is
No, I do not have any cards
Okay.
I will play.
Ooh,
Alright.
Okay. Attacking.
Yep, attacking 2 hammers.
Okay, I'm going to play Buried Instinct.
Yeah,
thank
that
God.
makes sense.
All right, that's
So I'm on guard now. I'll grab a guard token.
They all fluff.
Oh, you fluffed.
Yeah, I fluffed. That's fine.
Thank you. That was very nice of you. Okay, now I'm going to call this right now. Now I'm going to win the whole game.
Holy shit.
If this doesn't work, it'll just be funny. But if it does work,
no.
Oh wow.
if it
okay.
does work, this will
Oh,
be very
no.
interesting.
All right, I'm excited.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mark.
first card to play is Restless Prize,
Oh no.
and I'll move this objective
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yep.
That's out of range
that's
of the
legal.
Bubble Boy.
Okay.
You can still charge though. Remember that.
Yeah, he's going to charge me next activation.
Sure.
Then I
actually
will.
not
Oh,
terrible.
are you going to play any
Can play a
cards?
card.
Probably.
This will be fun if it doesn't work, though. I mean, like if it doesn't work, it'll just.
Let him do his thing. Ken.
I've
Let
got
him
no
do it.
cards. He's just going to do it.
Just do it.
So
Is it a spell? To
activation.
Do it? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Charging.
So
moving?
no, just moving.
Because you want the guard.
Moving is safer than charging.
You're right.
That's the end of my activation. Any
So
Slick Rock?
you
Slick
get-
Rock, you would end this if you had Slick
No,
Rock.
no, I don't have Slick
Okay.
Rock. I don't.
You get a move token as well. Don't forget.
Yes. Move.
Also,
to-
can you push that tub just slightly towards me? It's a little on camera. Thank you.
Okay, so then I will play Leech Power.
Oh yeah.
Play this only if a friendly Ylthari is holding an objective. Remove that objective from the battlefield and remove up to 1 wound token from Ylthari's fighter card.
Which
So
inspires her.
I'm now inspired. Doesn't really make any difference.
Okay.
You're also in the
Interesting.
middle of 5 angry dwarves, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
this could be interesting. I'm gonna play. Oh wait, are you playing any cards?
Doesn't really matter.
Can't let him do it. I want to see this.
If it works, it works. But there's still a chance this won't work.
I've got nothing to stop whatever he's doing.
Also,
Okay.
Feed the Beastgrave is 5 glory. If you have 5
Yeah.
glory now, Mark, you're still losing.
I'm still losing.
You're
So
still
I've
losing.
still
Yeah,
already
that's it.
lost the game. But
No,
I want to feed the Beast
You wanna
Grave
feed the
nonetheless.
Beastgrave,
All right,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
I'm playing Invert Terrain. So
Okay.
choose an objective token within 5 hexes. On a swirly, it flips.
Okay.
So
You're rolling 2
that
dice.
one's easily within 5 hexes.
Yeah, it's within 3.
You're probably gonna do it then.
No,
No
there you
swirl.
go.
Okay, maybe not.
I think this game is now over.
You still
I
have-
am now very nearly out
we
of
will,
options.
we will see how we go.
We'll
Mark.
see how we go.
All
Yeah.
right, let's play this out. That's your. Any other cards before we go to Kent's final activation?
No, I don't think so.
All right, Kent, what do you got?
I'm gonna shoot with Lund, I think.
Not going to attack with Draxcure and potentially get a kill with a.
Well, I
guy
got
in the last activation
cleave.
of the turn.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's right. I can't one shot. Hey, I have to use.
He's on guard as well, so you can't push him anywhere.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, shoot with Lon. Don't let me decide what. You
No.
saw what happened with Mike this team.
Yeah. And she's on 3 health, so I kind of need a one shot. I've got the assist from him at least.
You do. Yep. Thundrik.
Damn, if that spell had gone off, I'd be cheering now, because then I could die and it wouldn't matter. Well, I mean, I've already lost the game,
It
so
does matter.
it's still bad.
You're still on guard, so this is still
Yeah,
all
so,
the good stuff.
so 2 hammers with supports. Crit and
Oh,
hammer.
crit and a hit.
Oh,
It's happening
that'll do
again.
it.
that's the magic dice.
Oh, crit and a
Oh,
dodge.
he got it!
I'm fine.
He
That's
lives!
such a Mark thing to do. That is
When I need
such
it,
a Mark
when I
thing.
need
Hang
it,
on
those
a sec.
crits.
Ken, I just want to
those
say,
happen.
check the board state right now and just
Yeah, yeah.
evaluate what's going on. I think you get one dot. He gets one.
Yeah,
Let him
that,
have
that's,
it.
that's
Let him
my
have
only crit against
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the crits
yeah.
that killed the whole of the rest of my
Yes,
warband.
That's it. That's fair. That's
So,
fair.
yeah.
But it does.
it. Annoys
Okay.
you.
It does annoy me because it bricks a few things.
Why should it annoy you? You've got 2 more turns. Oh no, you've got 1 more turn after this to just
doesn't-
wipe me and then
It's
score
true.
whatever you
it's
want,
true.
right?
It's
He
true.
doesn't
Yeah.
score annihilation. Come on. I mean,
He will score Annihilation if he wants to.
does not have
If he
that
had it, but
he does not.
I don't think
He's not a
Thundricks
psycho.
would bring Annihilation.
I
Yeah.
would never bring Annihilation with Thundricks.
I would never bring it with any warband. It's too hard. Are we going to end phase or we've got more power cards to play?
I got no power. I'll just play these off. Why not? I'll give an extra wound to.
Upgrades? Just do them in the end phase.
Oh, just do them in end phase? Okay,
just-
yeah, just score.
There's no reason.
Okay, I score Underdog.
Yes,
course.
you do. You get 2.
I'm so far under.
Ken, did you get primacy that turn or no?
He did.
Yes,
he
I
definitely
did.
one
You
shot
were.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
2 people.
I'll just give you
I
that,
think.
that one now while Mark
Yep.
keeps going.
So
Mark,
you
any other
primacy.
objectives there?
I'm going to throw away Frantic Exchange
Yep,
and
too
pick
hard.
up 2.
Okay, you're done. Ken, what else you got?
Him flipping that was annoying.
I
So
think I missed one of your glories from a kill there, Ken. I'm going to put you at 11, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, no, sorry. I put the primacy there, so it's 10.
You're at 10 total.
Yeah, I'm at 10 total.
Okay, sorry.
So I'm going to discard
I
path.
was looking at activation tokens. I thought they were for glory.
That's all right. Discard path to victory because I can't score that anymore.
Because you...
Well, because
There's only one
there's
objective
only one
to
objective
hold.
left.
Oh, you need to hold 2 objectives, of course.
Yeah,
How many wounds does Ylthari have? Just 3?
3. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just get rid of.
Not scoring anymore, Ken?
No, not scoring at all.
Cool. So
No.
10 to 3. You know what? You know what, Mark?
Yes.
I hate to say it, but if you get Feed the Beast Grave, it gets you to 8.
Yeah, it's not enough.
It's game on.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Blade Axe to Lund, and I'm going to give.
No, I think you can get
extra
in.
wound.
I think
You think I can?
I think you can.
We'll see about this. We'll see.
Because you got to remember, there's some pretty low wound dudes sitting around there. Also, Ken, you
Yeah.
probably would have inspired one more from that objective you just scored.
Oh yeah, good point.
That'd be everyone now, right?
How many objectives you got this game?
Hidden purpose.
Oh, no,
Show
you're
of
4 out of
force.
5?
Just 4. Yeah,
Yeah,
4 out
okay,
of 5.
That's a shit.
Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was
not
a
too
lot.
bad. Oh, then again, he's got a lot of 2-wound fighters, and I do 2 damage with my spell now,
Yes.
so there's
And
a
and
chance.
They're all in range.
Yeah.
And they're primacy. Like, there's... You say you're out of it, but like if you roll like a bloody hero and you have
That's true.
them, game on.
It could be interesting.
All right, who's rolling first for the next turn?
Yeah, okay.
Mark in the pit. There's
Only a double support, so
Only
I
a
think
double. Okay.
this is getting rough.
This is going to be a rough one if Kent gets it, and Kent
Yep.
does get
Does
it.
get
I
it.
get the
Okay,
crit.
so this might be the end
Yes.
because you're just going to hit me with a 3 damage attack, right?
Exactly.
Hey, you
Yeah.
might avoid it again. I think Kent is a god at rolling a crit and hammer.
I'm
It's
not.
true.
Yeah, you've rolled a crit
Yeah,
hammer
but
on
you're
every single
no,
attack.
but you're a god at rolling defense dice.
Is he?
Yeah, except
He's failed
Why
3 out of
is
4.
most of
sorry,
my
in other
warband
game,
dead,
maybe not
right?
in this
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
but that one was clearly clutch.
This game
Yeah.
is all we care about here. People don't get privy into the other ones. That is
Okay,
a
yeah.
A
hammer,
hammer. Yeah.
a dodge, or a crit.
Oh,
Oh,
crit.
crit.
Phew.
Okay.
Okay. I'm alive.
1 down, 3 to go. Mark, can you do it 3 more times?
Are you playing any power cards?
No, no power cards. I'm done.
Okay, I will play Distraction to move Bubble Boy to here.
Oh, no, nice play.
So you have to charge me if you want to.
Okay.
I like that one.
I mean, I'm still in a position where he has supports.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so who's got 2 health at the
The
moment?
mini ones.
The mini
one?
one, just this one.
Or just that
But the
one.
other
Oh,
guy's inspired,
He
right?
inspired.
Yeah, he
three.
inspired to his 3
Yeah.
wounds.
You didn't inspire the one in the objective. Oh, interesting. I would have done that guy. But that's me.
Okay, I'm going to shoot them with my spell because it's doing 2 damage now.
Looking for the free kill.
Looking for swirlies.
Swirlies and crits, and he gets
Nope.
neither of them.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Magic
rough.
hasn't been great.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you needed that one, Mark. Actually.
I did need that one. Yeah, I think this is now
Getting to light
much
set territory.
riskier. I'm not going to say it's over, but it's very risky.
Yes. Kent. Sorry, Mark, any power cards, any things you don't
No
want?
power cards, no.
All right, Kent, what do you got?
I'm going to play Seek the Sky Vessel to just make this happen.
What does it do?
So basically I pick 2 fighters and I make a move action with them.
Yes.
So
That
I'm
makes
going to
sense.
move this one here and this one there.
Lots of support.
He's ganging
Yeah.
off.
I definitely want him dead.
Oh, I thought you would move this one closer so it could attack twice.
I didn't think of that, but that's a good point.
Oh well, rest in peace.
I've already done it, so that's fine. I'll just give him Vision of Glory though, so that he can do it later.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
You have one more glory there as well to do that. So yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so well, Lun's got Bloody Axe anyway, so I could probably just use that.
You have why do you have bloody axe in every deck you build?
Because they have lots of wounds, so they can easily get Bloody Axe.
What is it? You have to have taken 2 wounds to be able to do
Yes,
the bonus.
that's right. Yeah.
Right. Oh, either way, you're one-shotting me no matter what, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So double supports.
3 daggers,
Looking
double
for sword.
support.
Is this daggers?
Yeah, daggers.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get pretty
Everything
lucky
but
here.
hammers.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's it.
2 crits.
I can't roll that.
No, just 2 crits. You can
You can roll 2 crits.
I thought that was a hit as well.
No.
Nope.
No. All right. There we
3 damage, 4 damage, right?
Yeah, 4 damage. So I get the glory and I get primacy as well.
go. I'm gonna.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get through this quickly because I think that's pretty much all that
and
needs to be done.
I also
Yeah.
score steady aim because I had only successes in that dice roll.
You rolled a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, does the hammer not count as a success?
You were
You're-
daggers.
you-
Oh, sorry, I'm daggers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, good point.
You used the bloody axe.
Bloody axe.
Okay.
Wrong attack action.
Any power cards?
Um,
I think we're going to go through pretty quickly
yeah,
now,
that's
because
good.
my
let's
actions are
speed
going to be
through.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
So my next activation, I will throw away Reclaim the Lamentiri, which is hold all objectives on one board. Obviously, I can't hold objectives anymore, and I'll draw something else. Right.
Cool. Ken.
I'm going to discard Winged Death because there's nothing to kill.
Okay. First world problems.
Yep.
And
I will throw away Change of Fortunes, which is flipping a hex that contains a friendly fighter, because I obviously can't do that.
Yep.
And I'll discard that steady aim that I didn't score.
Because you can't shoot anymore, can you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. And I will throw away Strike Swiftly, which I needed to charge to do. And yeah, okay.
Ken.
That was turn 2 or turn 3?
That was turn
That was
3.
turn
Ken
3.
have one more activation, or who went first? Did he? Yeah. That's
No,
turn
you
3.
went first, right? So
Yeah,
you're
I
scoring first.
scored first. So
Any
all-
cards before we go to scoring quickly, Kent? You might want to. I don't know if you need to move things in there. If not, we can just jump straight.
No,
to
it's fine. Let's
I'm
go
only
straight
holding
to it.
upgrades.
Kent, you went first. What do you score?
I just scored dominant position. That's
So
it.
that's 1.
2.
2, and then you get 1 more for having primacy. So
Yep,
you got a
that's
14.
Damn.
Did you sneak any in there, Mark?
I was really close. I nearly won the game.
How? Show me.
I scored to the end, used up on my power deck.
That 3.
I scored Feed the Beastgrave, that's another 5.
You didn't score.
You didn't score it.
Oh shit. Okay. No. I didn't
Scared me
get
for a
anywhere
second
near.
there. I was like,
yeah,
what
yeah,
are you
no.
talking about?
I was
wait,
looking
two-
at looking at the glory in my hand and not what actually happened. But I also scored Coveted Spoils for another 3.
What's covered as well?
All objectives are held.
Yeah. The one objective is held.
nice.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Because actually in reality, if I had both of these, I could only ever score one of the 2.
Yep.
You know what's interesting? Oh,
So,
yes.
so that's why I added it all up, and then if I had gotten that, then I was actually only 1 or 2 glory behind. I
You
think.
were so if you got 5 more, you'd be on 13, which puts you 1 behind Kent's 14.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
But then he couldn't have scored both those. So.
No, I couldn't.
But if you scored,
If I'd scored that team effort at the beginning, which I threw away instead of scoring, that would have gotten 1.
change of fort was the last one.
Change of Fortunes.
If you got that one turn 2, let's say,
Yeah.
you get it because there's 2 objectives and Kent was
Yeah.
sitting on the whole time. So
Yeah.
like,
So there were like card draw. I think if the cards had come in a different order, but I mean the cards actually came in a very favorable order
yeah.
for me.
Yes, for that first
So-
turn, definitely.
So
Yeah.
what went wrong? What was the big thing that went wrong for you?
You probably just didn't expect him to die so early, hey?
Maybe Gallaghan shouldn't have gone in the second activation. Maybe he should have gone in the 3rd or 4th activation. I think would have been more interesting.
Yep.
Otherwise, I think the flipping. So one thing I could have done to make it easier for myself is I played it very early.
Yeah.
Living Land. I
Yeah.
could have saved Living Land to the 3rd turn to flip that objective instead, but that would have meant I was holding on to 1 ploy the whole time and I wouldn't have scored to the end.
That does mean you have to draw some cards.
I would have had to draw some.
Yeah.
2 cards actually. I think it is.
But it would have meant I wouldn't have had to push as far in. So there are little things. It's very, very complicated playing Feed the Beastgrave. So I think there's a lot of little places there. Potentially when I started moving forward, because I had Lethal Snares and the Geomancer's Gauntlet, both upgrades that can flip tokens, potentially I shouldn't have gone forward until I'd secured a position. Maybe I should have fought the Bubble Boy first and then gone for later turns to try to move forward towards the objectives. I rushed them probably too early. Yeah.
Yeah. Ken, what about you? What do you think? I mean, to be honest with you, you rolled like a madman, but like, what are your thoughts on the game? Anything to point out?
I think killing him quite early. I wasn't expecting to do it, but yeah, I got hit on purpose, and that allowed me to inspire Drake's skill because he could do 5 damage, and that was probably a little bit lucky, I think.
3 damage, you mean?
So 2 damage, then 3.
Yeah, you just said 5 damage. You did 3
sorry,
damage.
yeah.
3 damage was
three
enough,
damage because he was. How did I do the first damage again? That was.
You did 2 damage with him.
That's
first.
right. Yeah.
He did all the damage.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, he did 2 damage,
Actually.
then did 3 damage.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He did nearly do it. He killed all 3 of these.
Yeah, that's it.
That was impressive.
So I think.
Yeah.
I think basically I rolled good.
Yeah. I think we all saw that.
And there was all those moments where I was like, if any of those spells had gone off, everything would have changed.
Yeah.
Because I had I had a lot of good upgrades. I could have gone up to 3 defense or put an extra wound on her if the spell had gone off, or not even had to have been there if the earlier spell had gone off the flip. Yeah. That's why you don't rely on 75% spells. Both of those were 75% spells that I failed.
Any final words before we finish up?
No, that was fun.
No, that was fun.
It was
Awesome.
hectic.
Good game. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching.
Cheers.